Hi, I'm Abhirami Dure. Today, the star and I are going to take you on a tour through Kuala Lumpur's foodie haunts, and we're going to show you some iconic Malaysian dishes. The best part, everything works out to under 10 US dollars, which is about 45 ringgit. Let's get started. Our first stop today is Brickfields, Kuala Lumpur's Little India. In Brickfields, you'll find lots of Indian trinkets and really good food, snacks and desserts. The first place we're going to go to is Sri Fandi restaurant. Roti Chana is a very popular breakfast dish in Malaysia. It's actually a flatbread that's made from flour, water and ghee. People eat it all times of the day here, morning, noon and night, but I think it's most popular as a breakfast dish. You can actually eat Roti Chana on its own. It's really lovely and flaky on the outside and very soft and doughy on the inside. But if you want, you can add some chicken curry and some dal to mop it all up and make it even better. This Roti Chana only costs 1 ringgit 30 cents. And this teh tarik, 1 ringgit 50 cents. Together, that's 2 ringgit 80 cents. So cheap, right? There's actually a lot of showmanship and theatrics involved in making teh tarik. You'll actually notice that the tea makers stretch the tea from one vessel to the next and they won't spill a single drop. Thank you. This is pisang goreng, a popular tea time snack in Malaysia, otherwise known as banana fritters. Mr. Cham's been doing this for 33 years and he only uses pisang raja, which is a really good banana for cooking and frying. I'm going to try some now and tell you what it tastes like. It's so good. Crispy, really crispy on the outside and really soft and sweet on the inside. Amazing. And guess what? It's only 1 ringgit 40 cents. We're in Petaling Street, which is known as Kuala Lumpur's Chinatown. It's a place where you can get really good bargains on souvenirs and trinkets, and you can get really good food here too. We're going to go and try some of these places. Chichong Fan is a popular breakfast snack in Malaysia, but it can actually be eaten any time of the day, more or less like anything in Malaysia. It's basically made out of rice noodles, a sweet black sauce called tim chong, and a spicy chili sauce. So you mix it all together. And yes, it looks kind of like a gloopy mess, but trust me, it tastes delicious. Yum. It's only 2 ringgit. On a blistering hot day like this one, there's nothing like some chendol. Chendol is basically made with shaved ice and palm sugar, coconut milk, pandan flavoured rice flour. At this stall in Petaling Street, they've been doing it for over 10 years and it only costs 2 ringgit. In Nam Hyong, they've been doing chicken rice since 1938, so they've got this down to a science. Chicken rice is one of the most well-known dishes in Malaysia. It's actually composed of a fragrant rice, which is cooked in chicken broth and flavoured with sesame oil and other condiments, and then steamed or roasted chicken, as well as a chicken soup and a fiery chili sauce, which is great for dipping your chicken in. It's a really, really lovely dish. So good. A spectacular lunch for only 6 ringgit 70 cents. There's nothing like ayam mata kucing on a really hot, sunny day. Ayam mata kucing is actually a drink that translates to tears of a cat. I know it sounds weird, but there were no tears and no cats in the making of this drink, I guarantee that. Actually, it's made from winter melons, bohan kor, which is also known as Buddha's fruit, rock sugar, as well as dried longans. This is Mr. Tan Meng Hock, and this is his famous stall in Petaling Street. His family has been running it for the past 40 years and they still use the same recipe for this really refreshing drink, which is only 2 ringgit. We're standing just outside Central Market, which was built in 1888 and once was actually a wet market. The centre is actually now an arts and culture haven, but just outside Central Market, you'll actually find some pretty amazing food too. We're about to take you to some of them. Hai Kak, boleh beri satu putu bambu. Thank you. Thank you. Putu bambu is a deliciously sweet snack that is cottony soft and something that you really have to eat. It's absolutely delicious. What is it? It's basically made out of rice flour, tapioca flour, palm sugar and pandan flavouring, and then it's all steamed in little bamboo tubes for 5 minutes, and then after that it's rolled into grated coconut, and then it's served piping hot like this. It's really amazing. Here in Central Market, Shaiful and his wife Ija actually run a stall that specializes in putu bambu, and they've been doing it for 5 years. Their putu bambu is like one of the best I've ever had, and you have to try it too. It's amazing. So good. And the best part, you can get 5 of these and it's only 3 ringgit. Hi, can I have one nasi kuning mini pack? Thank you. In Sabah, nasi kuning is normally eaten at breakfast time, but because we're in KL, we're going to eat it whatever time we feel like, which is right now. Nasi kuning is actually made out of coconut milk, turmeric, pandan and lemongrass. And then you can add other accompaniments, like we've got some sambal tempeh and an egg and some cucumber. And this super filling meal is only 3 ringgit. This is Kampung Baru in Kuala Lumpur, and nasi lemak is the unofficial national dish of Malaysia. But because there were so many restaurants, we had to sift through all of them and pick the one that best fit our budget. So we came to this restaurant. It's called City Garden, and it's really cheap nasi lemak. Kak boleh beri perkedil satu dengan daging rendang? Ya, itu saja. Yeah, thank you. Nasi lemak is to Malaysians what football is to the British. Basically, it's a national obsession. What's in nasi lemak? Nasi lemak is coconut rice, sambal. The sambal has normally got anchovies in it and a boiled egg. You can always pimp your nasi lemak up. You can add some rendang like I did and some perkedil, which is the meat and potato cutlet. And all of this entire meal only costs 6 ringgit. I'm standing in the middle of Jalan Alor, a street that really comes alive in the night. Here you can find all sorts of amazing food, basically anything your heart desires. These are the famous grilled chicken wings from Wong Awa in Jalan Alor. The founder, Madam Wong Miu Chan, actually started the place 40 years ago. The recipe is a tightly guarded secret, but she must be doing something right because she sells 1,000 chicken wings every single night. For 2 chicken wings, it's only going to cost you 6 ringgit and 40 cents. These are so good. They're smoky, slightly sticky, and the meat inside is really tender and juicy. It's really good. I can see why she's been selling so many chicken wings a night. This is the ubiquitous Ramly burger. You'll find it in every neighborhood, street corner and state in Malaysia without exception. When people in Malaysia say they want a burger, they mean Ramly burger. And you can get all sorts of different flavors. So you can get chicken patties or beef patties. It makes the perfect midnight snack. And this burger clocks in at 3 ringgit and 50 cents. It's so satisfying. It's like a little piece of home. We're ending our night with the classic Milo ice, everyone's favorite drink. It's nice and cold and refreshing, and it's portable, look, so you can carry it around with you. Best part, it only costs 3 ringgit. In Malaysia, the food never stops. I've been eating all day, covering all the different food from all the different communities in Malaysia. I've had breakfast dishes, I've had snacks, I've had desserts, I've had drinks, and I've only spent 41 ringgit and 80 cents. So that leaves me with about 3 ringgit left. What else should I eat?